What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube live today, and I hope everyone's having a blast of a day. My name is John, and welcome to the Afterwork, where we discuss anything and everything from photography to content creation. Now, I was live just now. Don't think I didn't know. I'm playing all the intro again so that I can make this fresh. So everybody chill in. Those who have hang out with me for a while just now, thank you very much. Let's do everything again, because this live is about me trying to attempt to upgrade all my Sony A7 IV cameras to the latest firmware. Now, my cameras over here, I've got two of them, the A7 IVs. They are on version 1.01 firmware, and recently, just about I think a week plus ago, Sony released a version 2 firmware, and I haven't been updating it since then. 1.01, there was a 1.05, and then after that 2.0, so that's a big leap. So what I've done so far is I've been to the Sony's website, downloaded the 1.05 firmware. Sony firmware, where did I stop? So right here, I've downloaded this Sony version 1.015 firmware, because I need this, as what they say over here, to be able to update to version 2. So if I'm on version 1.01 or earlier, I need to update to 1.05 first before proceeding to version 2.0 update. So that's the goal. All right. Here goes nothing, because I've already loaded up this before. Why I restarted the stream is because my top camera wasn't showing. So I'm gonna go into the firmware update. Let me just zoom in a bit more. There you go. All right. Focus. That's at least you can do, my friend. Okay, let me just zoom in more. Okay, that's as close as I can to zoom in. Let me just show you all the camera. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the reset save settings. No, it's gonna be setup option now. Okay, so I'm going to go into version, and then as you can see, body A7 IV version 1.01. I'm gonna just go on the software update. Please follow this precaution until the very end. Ugh, that sounds okay. What do not turn off the power or remove the media during update. The screen will not be displayed, and the access lamp will be blinking during the update. The access lamp will blink faster as the update progresses. The update may take several minutes. Device automatically reboots when complete. Okay. Execute. Blinking. What's happening? I don't know. I literally say execute. Oh, there you go. This blinking over here, not the front, right? Why do I think it was the front? It's all the time here. So this LED light is blinking, indicating that my upgrade is in progress. I'm just gonna leave it. And by the way, that's the RX 100 Mark IV. The autofocus is not fantastic in it, not so. Yeah. Anyway, this is what I'm doing. Let me just share this live session out. Hi, whoever you are watching on YouTube, hello, how are you doing? If you want to say hi, please do. Hello. Okay. There you go. It works now. Earlier it didn't. Everything about the live didn't work just now. As usual. Things happen. Anyway, I'm gonna just play some music. Love you on the weekdays when you stick around. Love you when you pick up, when you take the time off. Love you on the weekdays when you stick around, but okay. Hey, hi AJ, what's up, man? In case you don't know, the topic for today is upgrading the Sony A7 IV firmware to version 2.0. So I'm at my first camera. If you see it, the blinking of the red light indicates that it is updating right now. That's it. That's all. I'm trying to figure out in 1.05 for the upgrade, what are the new feature that was given? Because clearly I didn't upgrade from 1.01 to 1.05, and now it's firmware 2.0. A mount body, E mount body. What did I miss in A7 IV version 1.05? Ah, there you go. Body update completed. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the other camera. So the other fingers. Live show is where you see me just throwing things everywhere. I'm gonna repeat the same process on the second body, which is right here. I don't think it has enough juice to actually do the upgrade, so I'm going to swap the battery over and then put in the memory card with the 1.05 firmware upgrade. I'm going to go into version and then do the software update as well. Read it like I did earlier and then execute. Okay, there you go. Leave it there. Let it blink. Hopefully it starts blinking. Yep, there you go. The blinking is there. It works. So round 2. I'm trying to find out what am I updating to. So while that one is going on, let me just move to screen share. I'm just gonna go to the latest update for 1.05 for later. that will launch. Yeah, this is what I wanted to read. So it says over here, previous benefits and improvement for the 1.05. It improves the shutter reliability. Not sure what it means by that. Does it mean that it gives me more shutter count, and in the way it shuts in and out is going to be better? I don't know. Fixes an issue where the movie file rotated by the camera may not be rotated when displayed on the computer. I never had that issue before. Allow you to select M and S size in additional to L when using the raw recording lossless compression method. So I've got more file size to selection, so I can have smaller compression on the raw files, I reckon. I'm not sure if I want a small raw. Do you guys like, you know, if you're gonna use the Sony A7 IV, are you all shooting in raw? And if you're shooting in raw, do you want the M and S size? uh, I think wedding photographers would appreciate the M and S size, at least the M size, right? S is a little bit too small, I reckon. I wonder how many megapixels is that when you shrink it down to M. Adrian, you said I like your screen thing. You mean the screen design, how I'm showing all these things? Thank you. What else? It says the shutter speed and ISO sensitivity setting dedicated to flash photography can be retained. I'm trying to recall, did I actually missed it, or did I actually felt that I need the shutter speed and the ISO setting changed when I was using it, because I can't remember at all. Adds the touch shutter function. I'm not sure that's a feature. Touch shutter function. When will I ever need it? The camera serial number can be recorded in the metadata in the movie files. That's good. Where the right serial number options was set to on before the update, the right serial number still image movie will be set off after the update. No, you don't want to print the serial number on the movie file. So I'm not sure what it means again. Improves operation of Wi-Fi connections. Okay. Add a 1 minute setting to the power save by monitor menu. Okay. Fixes an issue where the viewfinder display may not be brightened according to the ambient brightness. Okay, maybe, yep. Sometimes I think I experienced that before. Improve the accuracy of IAF feature, so that's always welcome. So it becomes a better accurate camera, and it's done. So it upgrades to 1.05 right now. Fix an issue where you may not be able to take photo when using an SCL2860 lens. I'm not sure what lens is that. Improves the operational stability of the camera. That's always welcome. So that's 1.05. Let me just download the version 2 upgrade. Download. Okay, so once it's downloaded, so I wanted to show you all just now. I was in the screen. Yeah, it's done. Updated. So I'm gonna take out the SD card again. I've downloaded the new 2.0 firmware update file. I'm gonna insert the SD card into my computer. Let me launch my screen share again. Untitled. I've got to delete. This. Let me empty the bin. All right, and then Don't change the file name. Okay, I tell you what, let's be a little bit more safe. I want to delete whatever I've downloaded because it was changing the file name in my Mac. I'm gonna just download again. It's not a big file, so it should be fast. And when it's done, now it's not downloading. Why? Why? Oh, it is downloading. Is kind of huge. It's 896 meg. Almost there. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna transfer the body.dat file into the card. Okay. So once I do that, I need to disconnect the SD card. And right now, I'm just gonna plug it into this camera. Menu. Back to here. Setup option. Am I saying it right? You guys are not having a sharp image. I apologize for that. Version, software update. Oop. Again, just follow the instruction and execute. Quite easily done. So they did mention that they have a creative app that I need to download. So gotta go to App Store. Over here, Creator Studio, is it? No. Creators app. That's the thing. Sony, why can't you just name it Sony Creators app or something, you know? Oh my god, this is so bad. Seriously. What's up, Sony? Sony headphones, Music Center, PlayStation, Imaging Mobile, Creators app. Wow. Let me get that again. Because you see, I've got the app library over here, and what I'm gonna do is I'll type in Sony and nothing comes out. So not every single time I'm using Sony Imaging Edge, and that's the name of the previous app that Sony wants us to connect. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the app. And when I needed to transfer photos from my camera to the phone, I've got to, like, you know, try to recall what app it is. Why can't you just put in Sony, you know, and then type in Creators app and it will come out? So I don't know. So apparently with the latest firmware, I'm able to connect this one. Okay, I don't need that now. It's still updating. So if you guys are watching this on Facebook, there's like a couple of people over here. So just say hi, so I know who is actually watching. So I guess this is like me. This is agreeing with me saying about the imaging edge, right? Imaging edge issue. Okay, it's taking quite a while to upgrade to version 2. Okay, body upgrade completed. So that's for version 2. A new app is required to transfer image to smartphone or shoot remotely. Yeah, so that's it. What I'm gonna do, I wonder if they retain my settings. Oh, they did retain my picture profile and everything. So, but I'm gonna just restore the new profile that I saved from the other camera, so everything is just as it was. So menu, you guys can see this, all right? Just okay, setup option. No, I'm gonna go all the way to reset this one. Load settings, cam set, and this will just transfer whatever settings on the other camera to this camera. This file cannot be loaded. Are you serious? So why? Why Sony? I literally just saved this camera setting from this camera from the previous firmware so that I can transfer it to here. But apparently I cannot do that. Okay, never mind. So what I'm going to do right now is to upgrade this guy. I'm going to take out the let's go. Okay, so let it upgrade. Okay, it's going. So what it was in the previous life before I got disconnected just now, I transferred the settings of this camera into this SD card. My idea is that I want to save the settings just in case, you know, it didn't it wipe out the whole thing, and then I've got to set up the camera all over again. But good thing is they didn't wipe it up when I updated the firmware. Bad thing is that because I've set up the camera settings over here from the version 1.01 firmware, I couldn't put it into the new firmware to update the settings. So I don't know. Anyway, so let it upgrade. It will take a while. We're almost coming to the end of the live stream. There's really nothing really like bloody interesting, just looking at the light blinking while it upgrades. My caveat is this: if you were to upgrade your firmware, make sure you go through thoroughly the step-by-step guide provided by the manufacturer, simply because these things we just do not know how reliable they are, and hopefully they are reliable enough that when you upgrade your cameras or whatever, when it comes to electronic, upgrading firmware may or may not just break your whole entire device, right? That at least that's what I always fear. So that's why be extra careful with upgrading firmware. Hopefully this will be you know, as expected, I would say. Ah, updated complete. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this off. Okay, let's do this. What I'm gonna do is then do a format on this camera. I don't need the firmware anymore. This was the camera that I wanted to update the settings. So I'm gonna save it. Save new, camset 1, save, complete. And right now what I'm gonna do is then transfer this SD card and update the settings for this camera over here. Load format, but reset setting, load settings, cam 1, update. And done. Okay, cool.
Caught you on a good day. I was doing fine, so fine. That was till she called me, telling me your lies, your lies, yeah. I give it all to you, but then
that's it.
You're so cruel. Guess it's no news.
That's all. So I guess firmware updated and we're done. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of me actually trying to put the update into the A7 IV, upgrading my firmware to version 2. I guess I went through the step by step. It's all recorded. So join me again next time if I were to hang out. Talk to you guys later. Ciao, ciao.